Every post is a signal. Give it fuel. Boost eggs, the social value layer.
Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Peace Love Music with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media, in partnership with our amazing friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Tuesday, already well into the week now, midweek already. Lots going on, some interesting stuff happening in the markets. We're going to jump into it. I got some great news stories. I believe the legend of Stacks Legends, the Don Draper of Stacks Legends, is going to be joining us in a little bit. Always a pleasure to talk with Jack. Let me get into it. Friendly reminder, this is a news show providing news, some information, some education, some entertainment, hopefully, but never financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, let's take a look at the numbers. I hope I got the right. Yeah, okay. Oh, I am, that's not right. We want to sort by market cap. There we go. Bitcoin holding on over 124 at 124,603. That's great. Ethereum still rocking up over 4,700 this morning. BNB's on fire. Very interesting. And where is Stacks? Stacks is still holding on to number 80, but up again, another 5, almost 6% at 64, just under 65 cents, and rising. And this is what we've been waiting for. Fear and Greed Index is at 59. It's actually down a little bit. It was at 62 earlier when I looked at it. And the top 3 token gainers on CoinMarketCap over the last 24 hours are Plasma's XPL, unfamiliar, Sonic S, that's an interesting one, and Dexy, some other guys in the top there. Oh, look, the Stacks, number 6 from the top gainers for the last 24 hours. Let's go, guys. These discounts probably won't be around for much longer on Stacks. Just a friendly advice, non-financial, just a jack-off realtor, not a financial advisor. Over at STX Tools, by the way, this is the place to go if you are looking to do your own research on your favorite Stacks tokens. They got information on all of them, lots of information on them. And you can do the same thing. You can sort the last 24 hours. Oh, look, Welsh, Pumpy. This is a new one I'm not super familiar with, although I like the IP. It's kind of cool looking, a little animated tire guy or kind of thing. Miami Coins, I missed all of that stuff, so I don't really know the City Coins saga as much as other people. I hear about it a lot. Leo, meme, not a strategy, dog, Skull Coin having a little run. Nice to see the ecosystem players rising, and it's a lot of green on Stacks today, fam. A lot of green on Stacks. Looking good. STXtools.io is the place to go if you're looking to do your own research on Stacks. And just a friendly reminder, guys, Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, native Bitcoin rewards, and programmable Bitcoin as SBTC, which you can deploy into a robust and growing Bitcoin-oriented DeFi ecosystem on Stacks. Stacks is where it's at. Tell your friends. Let's take a look at the news stories today. I just aggregated all of these and I don't remember what the stories are. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bitcoin ETFs see second highest inflows ever. Things are probably going to continue. Spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded $525 million in net inflows last week, the second largest since inception, signaling a major return of institutional demand. BlackRock's iShares, Bitcoin Trust, and Fidelity's FBTC led the surge, while Grayscale's GBTC outflows slowed. Grayscale had outflows last week. What are they doing? Analysts note that this wave comes amid renewed optimism around monetary easing and growing conviction in Bitcoin as macro hedge. With BTC holding steady above $65,000, what? ChatGPT, stop doing that to me. Bitcoin's holding steady above $124,000. The data suggests traditional finance is once again accumulating exposure through regulated on-ramps. And now I can't trust the rest of my news reports because they might be sticking stuff in there like Bitcoin being at $65,000, and I missed it when I was setting it all up. Paul Tudor Jones predicts explosive rally. I hope this is accurate. I picked the news stories, by the way, so these stories are real. I just don't know why it's not getting all of the information accurate. Billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones, that's accurate, says investors should party like it's 1999. That was in the article as well. Anticipating a powerful bull run in Bitcoin and equities, Jones argues that central bank liquidity, rate cuts, and massive government deficits are creating the perfect storm for asset prices to surge. A longtime Bitcoin supporter, he reaffirmed his conviction that BTC remains the best inflation trade and said he expects, excuse me, I'm getting a little cold. And so I hope I didn't catch GPs over the internet kind of thing last week because he was down rough. I don't want to be that sick. And Tudor Jones said he expects risk assets to perform strongly into 2026. His comments add fuel to growing sentiment that another macro-driven crypto rally could be forming. Another macro-driven crypto rally could be forming, according to billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones. Pay attention to your own research. But I mean, if you're going to rely on somebody, Paul Tudor Jones's opinion, way better than mine. When you stack your stacks, you earn native Bitcoin reward. And the best place to do that is at Stacking DAO. You've got a bunch of options. You can earn native Bitcoin reward in regular BTC at 9.51% today over at Stacking DAO with regular stacking. You get a yield every 2 weeks with the regular stacking cycle. Or you can get your rewards daily with STSTX yield at 8.2%, and that's a liquid staked asset. You hold STSTX, it increases value against your STX, so your rewards are in STX. And you can actually deploy that further into other DeFi in the Stacks ecosystem. Or you can get your rewards in SBTC. That's the programmable Bitcoin we were talking about earlier. And that's at 7.96%. You also hold a liquid token for that. Just use Stacking DAO. Ondo Finance buys Oasis Pro, and I saw like 4 articles on this one this morning. So this is a big deal. Tokenized asset leader Ondo Finance has agreed to acquire Oasis Pro, a U.S. registered broker dealer and alternative trading system (ATS). The move gives Ondo a regulated pathway for secondary trading of tokenized securities and represents a significant bridge between traditional finance and blockchain. With tokenized treasury products and stablecoin-backed assets already growing rapidly, Ondo aims to bring compliant U.S. investors on-chain. The deal positions the firm as a major player in merging regulated capital markets with DeFi infrastructure. And I'm not sure, guys. Let me know in the comments or let me know in the private chat. My guy's waiting. Can you hear my neighbor's landscaper? Because it just got really loud in my window. And if it is audible on the show, I'll shut my window. But I don't know if you guys can hear it, if it's just distracting me. So let me know if you are hearing that in the live chat. Polymarket adds Bitcoin deposits. This one is also very interesting. Leading prediction market Polymarket now supports direct Bitcoin deposits, expanding its user base beyond stablecoin holders. The integration allows BTC users to fund and trade positions on political, economic, and cultural event outcomes using familiar on-chain settlement mechanisms. This marks a key step in uniting Bitcoin liquidity with real-world event markets, a frontier long dominated by Ethereum-based platforms. As Bitcoin continues integrating into DeFi and prediction ecosystems, the line between financial speculation and information markets grows thinner. Bitflow is Bitcoin DeFi in motion. You can DCA very easily. You can DCA into crypto, into Bitcoin stacks and other things over at bitflow.finance. Swap smarter with the best multi-dex aggregator, best prices from the multi-dex aggregator. You can earn more in flex pools and farming rewards, power your yield, automated strategies built on Bitcoin. And I just got some notification after I had posted this thread that the HODL beta testing is about to go live. I'll have more information about that later or tomorrow. But very cool, very, very psyched about that. That's going to be a big deal for the ecosystem and for Bitflow for sure. MIT researcher decentralize faster. MIT, big fan of decentralization. MIT research, since they got rid of Gary Gensler, MIT researcher Nir Dvoretsky, says the next leap forward in blockchain isn't about speed, it's about governance. His new study argues Ethereum and Solana should accelerate decentralization by redesigning incentives and validator participation to prevent concentration among a few operators. Dvoretsky suggests that protocol level design, not just community ideals, will determine whether these networks achieve sustainable decentralization or not. The message: blockchains must evolve governance as quickly as they evolve performance, or risk undermining the ethos they were built on. I'm going to say that again. Blockchains must evolve governance as quickly as they evolve performance, or they risk undermining the ethos they were built on. Maybe we need to start reminding people and making sure that we're spreading the ethos of why we're here. What are we doing here? Why did we build here? What's going on? Let me just check. Good. No one hears nothing. Good. All right. So the ethos, guys. What is the ethos? The Bitcoin ethos. What does decentralization mean? It means you're distributing the network so that there's limited points of failure and limited points of trust and control. There's actually none in Bitcoin as it currently stands. And it's supposed to be more and more decentralized on platforms like Ethereum, like Solana. That's all supposed to be actually growing towards and Stacks. Stacks could be more decentralized, by the way. And it's a part of the roadmap. It's part of the goal and the intention. We need to make sure that these projects and these platforms are decentralizing in a meaningful way, and that the governance is actually as inclusive as possible and as decentralized as possible, because you should have a right to transact. Your right to transact and communicate should not be beholden to a third-party intermediary who can arbitrarily restrict you and control you and censor your transactions or censor your voice. That is what Bitcoin is about. That is what crypto is about. So make sure that you understand the ethos and you spread the ethos, because we are at risk of losing this, especially as the big institutional players that will want to centralize this to their own advantage as much as they can. It's just the nature of things. They're going to want to centralize things because they are in control now with a centralized system. This is a check on that. You need to make sure that that check remains. Or we could see something evolve like the United States government, which went from a very balanced republic to, well, whatever the hell we want to call this now. Very important that we pay attention to these things now while we can. We talked about STX tools. These are our current gainers for the last 24 hours. We'll take a look at the schedule. Lots going on. Shout out to Jamie. He's got 2 events today, one at 5 a.m. For the... why did this all line up wrong? Gosh darn it. One at 5 a.m. for his off-the-leash space, which I missed because I was working, although I was awake. And I didn't realize it was on today. And then at 8 a.m., we have the Whatever Morning Space with Binta. At 8:30, the Good Morning Space. 9:30, we do Find to Earn rounds with Xenitron. At 10 a.m. is both the Stacking DAO DeFi show and the DeGrants Blue Skies track space. Well, we have to compete. Part of that so that we can accommodate Luis from Ryder. He's one of our mentors, and he will be joining us today. I believe Alga will also be there. We have 2 great mentors helping us with that track space. Today is the last day today is the last space. Tomorrow is the last day to submit applications for DeGrants. I haven't even looked at the numbers in the last couple of days. We were at or around just over 60 as of Sunday morning. So I think we're pushing up. It's the final push. There was a great space yesterday. Huge shout out to Nick from Gamma and Signals and for participating and being a mentor there, standing in because we were supposed to have TO. TO actually was in another live stream I saw at around the same time, so he probably just was overbooked and couldn't commit. But we also have at 11 a.m. is the Stacking DAO weekly screen share in the Stacking DAO Discord. At 3 p.m. Art on Stacks. I got the wrong guys in there. That's actually with Reese 300 and GP. I was thinking of the Leo Coin Stack, which is tomorrow. All Things Crypto with Dave and NetNet. And then at 6 p.m. is the Howling Town Hall. That is also with the Dog Clawing crew and Jamie's fam. So make sure you tune in. Real quick, before I bring in the homies, I'm going to just do a quick shout out for our amazing marketing partners. So I can just find my way around my own machine here. Would be great. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are 0 switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to earn yields today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks. I don't have my image card because I made too long of a post. And I'm not the perfect guy on X yet, even though I've been doing this for way too long. Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks. They let you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more, all in one place by aggregating prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar. Recently, Bitflow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity over at bitflow.finance. That is the news. Bring on the homies. What's up, GP?
Good morning. Good morning.
Finally,
guys.
we got back to Taco Tuesday.
Finally. Full circle.
Let's go. We got the legend. What's up, Jack? How you doing today,
guys? Good morning. Always fun to see you guys and hang out, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you sleep last night or were you DJing all night, Jack?
No, I slept. All
right.
I gotta like store up like a camel, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Wow, you guys, hold on. If without the you guys are at a very good morning, Hannah, but you guys are in a very similar paint scheme, and it looks like you guys
Right.
can't be in the same room.
oh yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know. Power levels just doubled.
Yeah. Pass me that.
Good
So
morning.
how you guys enjoying alt season?
So far I'm doing well with it. I'm enjoying it so far. I think things are very interesting. I cut some dead weight that I'm sure in a month or so I'm going to be like, oh no, why did I do that? But I there's definitely some better options in the marketplace, I think, than some of the things I've been holding for years. So time to let some stuff go, take some profits, and that's actually a good that's good advice for anybody, by the way. If you're up and you have some profits, take some profits. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. And that's where you get your money to jump into the next one. If you're going to FOMO, you may as well use your profits to FOMO and not new cash.
Yeah, dude, you're right. And so today you had BNB overtake XRP as the third largest crypto, right?
Now, did it actually overtake XRP?
Yeah.
I don't hold a ton of BNB, but I hold way more BNB, infinitely more BNB than I hold of XRP.
Right.
I have zero.
Yeah. No, BNB went up to like $1,300. It took the number 3 spot. And what you've seen recently is like Solana trading kind of cooled off, and Solana cooled off, and it followed into BNB with that Aster move. And so now I'm gonna watch, and I expect we're gonna see a move back towards Solana here shortly. But this is alt season. This is the rotation. You've seen ETH, you've seen Solana, you've seen BNB. This is alt season. It's just alt season before most people are ready to call it alt season. And again, like everything else is cycle, it all looks different. And then other bullish news, apparently there's like a new crypto index that's been added to the S&P. That's the first time I saw anything about that.
Really?
Yeah, I have to find the post. I'll see if I can drop it here in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, so we got this one here. I found it. I'm gonna put it in a private. Check this out. This is brand new. So I mean, long your longs, guys.
Long your longs.
Long your longs. GP, you wanna bring that up?
Yeah.
But guys, and then you saw Stacks starting to chat out.
Yes.
Moving off the bottom finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a couple. It looks like you had a few people that were waiting to get out, probably for a while. That were like, oh, here's the pump, let's go. They sold it right there. It dropped.
You're saying that Stacks is no longer stable, right?
65. What's that, Hannah?
Yeah, I was saying that Stacks is no longer a stable coin.
Stacks is no longer a stable coin with a 6% move. Plus,
yeah,
it was like 10% plus yesterday. Did it actually get to 70, or did it kind of stall out at 69? LOL, 69. Of course, it was at
69 at a time like this, really.
69, bro.
But I mean, look, that's bullish. When you start seeing this, especially you start seeing indexes traded and stocks. Just think. Stacks is American made, so this is massively bullish right now.
This is huge, actually. I wish we had. So this is new information. This is actually just came out just before broadcast.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let's off the top of our heads try to just think of what the 15 is. Obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, probably XRP, BNB. Maybe BNB. They may not include it.
It'll probably be almost guaranteed it's going to have ADA. You know, I don't know, man. Maybe where's that list of all of the American-made cryptos? I think the American-made cryptos.
Do you guys know a guy named Blockface?
This, you know, was that?
I said, do you guys know a guy named Blockface?
Oh, look, he's
I
blocked.
know that guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Blockface.
Good morning.
What's up? Oh, he's rocking the AI guild background. That's hot.
Fire.
Yeah,
Jack obviously with the alpha beast, is coming in with the. Apparently, there's GP getting the research done. Is this who's on it, or these are just US based cryptos?
These are US based cryptos. Solana, XRP, Avalanche.
What is
all of these.
Aptos doing there? That's weird.
Aptos.
That's weird. That's for weirdos.
Is that where you toss apps around?
I think that's where Trump tossed his stablecoin around.
G'day, dude. Y'all are funny.
I heard some people are building on Aptos.
I heard Trump's family is building on Aptos.
Is that what you heard?
Did you
I
get
heard that from somebody, but it might have been you.
Yeah, type in what's the connection between
Wolfie.
Aptos and Trump and World Liberty Financial? You can ask Grok if you want.
We should do more asking Grok these kinds of
So,
things.
what is the connection
I'm gonna grab my coffee.
with
I left it out. I'll
Aptos,
be right back.
ETOS, WLF, Trump? Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, USD1. Uh-oh. Da-na. Be right back in 2 seconds. Tell me what you notice. And ask it about, Trump's family and... ask it where Aptos came from. Is it really a project by Libra that they spun out when the U.S. government and Elizabeth Warren quashed it? I won't say anymore. This is all lies, by the way. I'm just joking around. No, this is true. Unless
What kind of shady deals are taking place is what I got from that.
Not shady. The president is allowed to launch financial products into the market.
All right, here we go. Wolfie's structure heavily favors insiders. The Trump family and affiliates received 22.5 billion Wolfie tokens out of 100 billion total supply. That's crazy. Valued at over 5 billion at peak prices, making crypto their largest asset, surpassing real estate holdings. Early investors bought in expecting value from Trump ties, but post-launch dumps flooded the market. Major red flags. Backdoor sell of 100 million Wolfie tokens from locked treasury reserves. That's a shit show, man. Shady angle. This setup allows founders to profit massively, while retail holders face dilution. On-chain data shows over 20 billion extra tokens dumped at launch. Yeah, but this isn't telling us the shady deals between Aptos and Wolfie. Hold on. All right, so Aptos, the Aptos tie-in right here. So with USD1 now on Aptos, blacklisting could extend to its ecosystem. Integrations with Echelon, Gala, raising fears of on-chain level censorship. Aptos CEO Avery Chang praised the tech fit, but critics worry political leverage could influence on-chain governance. Dun dun dun. Censorship. Centralization. What else we got? Here's another Aptos tie-in, the Aptos angle, backed by FTX Ventures, the pre-collapse FTX, and Meta's DM Illumini. Aptos Wolfie ties boost TVL to 832 million, but invites guilt by association. X-Chatter calls it scammers gonna scam with no USD1 supply growth despite Binance's 2.2 billion infusion. Is this ringing any bells for you, Mike?
I don't agree with any of this.
Well, just spill the beans. What's the good stuff for it? Because none of that made me bullish on Aptos at all.
Hell no.
So here's the story. So you know how Facebook had Libra back in the day?
Right.
Right? And they got shut down. the technology lived on,
Right.
and the technology is called Aptos. In fact, at Facebook, they created a smart contract language called Move, and Move is at the bottom of Aptos and Sui. Both Sui and the Aptos folks are Meta. We call it the Meta Mafia as a joke because it's the former Facebook Libra people who are creating it. And so, yeah, so Trump is launching a stablecoin there, and a lot of the Ethereum stablecoin volume is now migrating over to Aptos because the gas fees are less. So that's one of the other reasons for looking at it, because the stablecoin moved from Ethereum to Aptos. But I'll leave it at that.
As long as it's not actually tied to Meta.
Oh, I'm sure it's not tied to Meta at all.
That doesn't make me feel good.
Oh, what would we have to worry about?
What we have to worry about? Do you use Facebook?
Only to if you know what's funny when you're divorced and have Facebook. It's like, hey, you want to remember a memory from 10 years ago?
That's true.
Hey guys, what's Facebook?
Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah.
useless, is what it is. It's a hellscape where you go and you see a bunch of stuff that's people just constantly posturing and flexing and not really being authentic and honest. And if you are authentic and honest, you get downranked.
Pretty
It
much.
sucks. It used to be a great marketing medium for realtors. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars marketing on Facebook over the years, and
You mind if
you'd
I
think that they would be nicer to me over that, but they're not. They don't like me. My wife doesn't see my posts on Facebook.
mind if I show you some of the stuff we've been working on?
Yes, please.
All right, take a look at this one. This was fun.
So I got to ask you, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer already, but a few weeks back now, probably almost a month ago, we were in a space. I was driving, and we were. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but you were like, "Oh, let's bring in some devs," and you were like, "Oh, I'm going to bring Set Zeus on. I'm going to bring Freeger on," and that was not Freeger.
It was Bridger.
What? I don't think so. I think it was. I think Mike made a. Do you
Freager's not on
have
X, is he?
you have a Freeger bot?
That'd be a good idea.
Do you have one though?
We can get one through the. You know what? Through the
Do
process.
you have the ability to have a fake Freeger join a space and talk and sound like Freeger?
That can work. Yeah.
Have you tested it out
Well,
live
once-
on that space that I'm talking about right now?
Not yet, but when you see how I made this thing, you'll see how cloning anyone on the Treasury Committee.
Well, because Freeger's X account doesn't have his name on it.
Oh,
But that X account where you brought Freeger in a way too fast time to be able to get in touch with Freeger and bring him into a live space that he was not planning on being in, had to have been a bot, right? It had to have been. It couldn't have been the real Freeger.
if anyone had one, it would be him. Yeah.
It wasn't you?
No.
Oh, well, anyway, let's go on
Yeah.
to what you were bringing in
please.
here.
GPC, would you mind doing the honors? You can start with the SIP 31 first, if you don't mind. Actually,
GP, you got it, or you want me to?
or I can do it.
Or Mike can. Mike, why don't you do it?
I can do it. Come on, everybody. All right. Can you give 300? Can you give us the appropriate Shona intro for the demo portion of DeOrganized?
Let's go.
Now takakuchingamidzai kuchirongwa chedu chinonzi DeOrganized Media. Now takuona SIP 31 grants dashboard.
Let's go.
Hande.
So hype. Let's go, dude. Love the energy.
So, can you imagine what this is?
So what I understand that to be is just basically pulling all the data from the GitHub for the interim grants proposals, making it a easy graphic user interface for regular users to go and get that data, because a lot of people are scared of GitHub. Is that accurate, more or less?
Yeah. So just for context, he's a fancy boy. And so he's the one that presided over, 350,000 grants over the past
At least.
96? Something about, right? So I started here, right? Those are all Mitchell's comments, telling people why they did or didn't get funded. Oh, look, there's you.
That is me.
Cool. What did he say about you?
He said I need to put better milestones in there, and it can't just be DeOrganized growth, which actually makes a ton of sense.
That'll work. I think the combination of the high-level social impressions with some pointed look at conversion will keep impact top of mind as everything progresses. So that's Mitchell talking to you in the GitHub, where everyone was awarded. Now, took this and created this.
So actually, where is that in? Or I'm sorry. So what is this?
This guy.
Looks like a dating.
This is this in voice form.
So it's just it's going to read that stuff to you.
No, it is going to roast your DeGrant.
Oh God! Please do mine.
Dude.
Do mine.
Yeah.
I wonder if it will. I'm not sure if I can hear you. I think you'd have to try it on your side. Well, I mean, you understand. But here, so I'll just show you in the background what happens. So this is the system prompt. This is 11 Labs. So that's a system prompt. Bullshit. Prove it. Show me the code. Blah, blah, blah. These are the documents, right? BTCU, stacks, BoostX, all of that stuff is all in there. And if I go to conversations, I can look at the conversations that have been had. And I'll look at the conversations that have been had. I can see the summary and how much it cost us. And I can also see a transcript of everything that happens.
So it's more like a talk that went to college, right?
That's correct. So we can go in here and you can see how, all right, Flames, let's cut the pleasantries. What do you want? Fuck around. This lady. And I give it a lady's voice. So yeah, you can talk to Sticky. And the whole point is, sometimes when people present their ideas to us, we may not think they're the best things since sliced bread, but that doesn't mean we don't want to be encouraging. So I think the human role in DeGrants, having been a part of it, is encourage each other, but let the AI roast the fuck out of you. And so
it'll actually make it a lot easier to turn people down for DeGrants.
Well, not just that.
Oh, how dare you make
listen,
that connection?
I would love to fund everybody, but right now I'll get the number. We have over 60 applicants right now. We have $100,000, and the average ask is like $10,000. So there's just no chance. We have to turn some people down. We're going to fund as many as we can, but
I've been telling people if it's their first time, apply for like $100 or $250 and prove yourself first. Like, I think that's the best approach. If you haven't, you know what I mean?
That's the thing. If you have a good idea, if you need the funding to start your idea might not be that good. Right. You know, you're going to be able to do some of the, or you might not be the person to bring it forward. You might need a team. You know what I mean? Like, you need to bring some people that are going to help you develop it to put it out there. You can't just start from zero and get $10,000 in funding to try something. That's just not probably going to happen. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to. It's a tough spot as a steward. It's a real tough spot as a steward because there's a lot of great projects, and I'd love to give everybody some funding, but I also don't want it to necessarily be like last time where everybody gets some, but nobody gets the amount that they're asking for, and everyone has to make do with less. And I'd really like to be able to fund some of these projects.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
It's like feeding enough people to starve to death.
That's one of the problems with the way that this $25,000 per each track was just automatically done. That was a bad idea.
I didn't like that idea, to be honest.
It's so maybe we'll
What
see what
happened?
happens
For the
next go
audience.
around.
Yeah.
I thought we should actually just have the pool. I didn't think we should separate the 25 grand per track. I thought we should actually just have the pool, see what comes in, because some tracks are going to have way more people in them,
Right.
way more projects, and some will have less. And I didn't think it made sense to just pigeonhole us all. Now we have 25 grand in the Blue Sky track, and we may only have 10 applicants, where there's 30 applicants in the social and
So you're saying I should apply to the Blue Sky?
I think the Blue Sky is a good catch-all, but here's the problem with the way it's happening right now. Everybody, to do this correctly, and the stewards are going to have this mentality. It's all about growing stacks. This
Right.
isn't about getting paid.
right.
So what happens on this track when you have like some really good shit that can't get funded because it's in the wrong track that's already had all of its funding used up?
So we also have nothing
So-
is if you submit it in a track, that we have some leeway as far as moving things around from track to track. Like if you submit it in the social fi track and we really think this should be in the creator track, or maybe this really fits better in the Blue Sky track. We can do that after all the applications are in. My opinion, we didn't have necessarily any deep conversations about this as a group, but my opinion is we should wait until the application deadline before we start making those suggestions, so that we see everything that's coming in. I don't want to suggest to somebody they should be in another track, and then all of a sudden 10 more applications come in that track, and they would have been better staying put or something like that. So we're going to deliberate on this. We're going to figure it out, but I don't think that dividing the dollar amounts equally amongst the tracks was. I was opposed to it. I got outvoted, So
I think that that wasn't a great idea, because another thing is like with the interim grants, you had a lot of teams who are like who got a little momentum and got a little something, but they're not quite there. And it's like, hey, go try DeGrants.
Right.
And it's because like it really, I think what you're ultimately going to see here over time is DeGrants can kind of act as a way to get people to an MVP. And then, open the door to more sources of funding. I think that's probably the most realistic thing that happens here. And it's not like helicopter money. It's not like, hey, we like you, here's some money. Like all of this stuff still has to be done with the end result of being like, how do we bring more attention, usability, visibility, community, etc. to stacks?
Right.
And
one of the things that Hero said to me yesterday or Sunday, we were chatting about it, specifically about DeGrants, and he suggested, and I hadn't thought about it this way, he suggested paying attention to people submitting projects that are more likely to stick around in stacks. Kind of weigh what they're proposing as being sticky to the ecosystem, and not just someone submitting a project like a hackathon mentality, so to speak, where you can bring that template to a hackathons for a bunch of different ecosystems and just keep pitching the same design under different coding languages and blockchains, that kind of thing. We want to make sure that they are sticky.
One of the things I noticed, I was doing a post-mortem with Hero, because obviously the Stacks AI Guild logo behind me didn't get approved for the grant, and I think it's going for a D grant. When we did the post-mortem and looking at why it didn't get funded, and we looked at the projects that did get funded from the 350 some odd grant for SIP 31 interim grants, all of the projects that got funded were around for at least a year, no less than a year.
Oh, for the interim funding, it required traction, and that's really why.
Absolutely.
Like I don't think you guys definitely had. I could absolutely have seen the AI Guild getting the funding, but I can also appreciate that they just don't have. They were around for a
2
couple
months.
months, right? And so it's hard to.
There's nothing to be disappointed about. It just shows us, and when I looked at the data from Mitchell, what we realized is that there are leading indicators and lagging indicators, right? And if you're going for a DeGrant, you need to have like hotjar.com or another analytics tool that can impartially justify that you have enough leading indicators that you might eventually find a business model.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
And that's what's cool
So
about
just
what you're doing with
having that
Sticky. Not just the whole like, hey, you can use this to run your idea past, and then see if it's got any traction or see what you got to improve on. But if you incorporate leading and lagging indicators as well, you can also use it as its own way of, we need this, build this. And that's fantastic. So then you have people who want to build, and they can use a tool like that to get started. Because really, like, if you just want to be a serial entrepreneur, you can do that in this space. You can just make shit, launch it.
This is the perfect place for a serial entrepreneur.
If you're going to, if you really want to like be in this and make something good, you can't just come in with an idea and just be like, yo, this idea is awesome. Dude, there's great ideas every day. That
I think sometimes we don't nail that point enough for new folks, because I find that sometimes you talk to folks and they get heartbroken that they didn't get funded. And I feel like sometimes that's my fault for not saying, hey, just because you tripped on a triangle and came up with the Pythagorean theorem doesn't mean without,
You're a mathematician.
measuring.
But that's actually so. Michael, I don't know if you know this yet. Jack may not either. On Friday, it occurred. So everyone knows that we've been working with Trip. Trip's been building out Rising Tide. He's been building out our platform or our web presence along the lines of developing Rising Tide. However, he's really more focused on Rising Tide. It's not specific, and like what he's trying to build doesn't really leave him the same amount of time. Plus his own personal situation, he doesn't have the time to be our full-time website developer. That was never the expectation. And I've been trying to figure out how to move forward with this. And so I think, I've talked to Hero over the weekend. I'm pretty sure I sent him all the documentation. We have a pretty serious, roadmap now for a website redesign V2 and set up a phase 1 scenario where we're going to hire the AI Guild to, the coding side of the AI Guild to be our Web 2 design piece. And I'm going to actually submit a DeGrant so that I can get funding to cover that. I don't know whether we'll get it. There's a lot of competition, but one way or another, we're going to use the AI Guild. And so we can actually give them an opportunity to build their portfolio, to hone their skills. We know we got awesome guys like you and Rocky and Crypto Dude that can kind of mentor those guys and help them, develop that skill. And we're going to use the AI Guild to do that.
So I'm just going to share my screen super quickly on that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. No, hold on. I just turned it on. There we go.
So we've been working with Hero and Trip and Davek and Rocky on, after Rocky got funded, kind of the world changed, right? Because they were looking at design-driven development and design systems. So imagine you were the critical project, which I think you are. What we're thinking is the first step is Rocky design-driven development, where you have a team of trained UI UX designers creating Figmas, which are the designs. Right? So Figmas are just like design files, basically, with your wireframes and all your stuff. And then we go over and take those Figmas, those designs to the, oh, wow.
Yep.
Look at these guys, right? And they create a bunch of prototypes. And then we go over these prototypes and eventually That's where 300's team comes in, right? For the go-to-market. And these are ideally leading towards, eventually, roadmap KPIs. So that's what we're thinking now that we had this structure where we're from the interim grant that Rocky got. This was kind of what we foresaw happening.
Nice. And congratulations, by the way. Have you guys heard?
Oh.
So that's actually the thing. I haven't heard, like Mitchell told me last week, you'll be hearing from someone from us. I was expecting later in the week or possibly early this week, but so far I haven't heard from anybody since I got like an approval. Have you guys, or you don't know?
No, I haven't checked my email. I've mostly been running around naked celebrating.
Prove it.
That's the premium.
Oh, you're doing a freemium model?
Yeah, only black.
I love me some premium.
20 stacks a month to see that one.
Don't make me animate that, bro. A South Park version of my face. Don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas, bro.
The thing about ideas, what's going on with
Hunter just almost cost me a computer.
You can take it as a fucking. Well, I want to congratulate everyone here. It's been what, a year?
A little more than a year.
I started.
Like we're going on like 14 months here, man. We're old.
Crank it.
I mean, one of us is on the Treasury Committee. The other one started the logo behind my head and leading the go-to-market, and the other two are now funded to do DeOrganized. Congratulations! It didn't happen by mistake.
No, everyone here is a fucking hustler with a capital F.
Congratulations.
You know, I mean, it's like seriously, we are everyone here. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I have a hard time keeping up with what you guys are producing. So
this is why you just have to have conviction, right? You can't. None of this works without conviction.
True.
And that's the difference between the real ones and the tourists, right? And so, like, all the tourists are out of stacks.
Fire quote.
They're out.
They've been out. A lot of them have been out.
So, like, now we're gonna see what's.
I just wonder who the hell sold at 69 cents yesterday.
Right.
That's gonna sting.
I'm an idiot.
Now we're gonna see what really happens because we've got every advantage working for us. We've literally and I'll be critical when it's time to be critical, but I'll be real all the time. We've never had this funding, this momentum, this accountability, and we're going to have the marketing. We're going to finally have the real deal marketing. And then you see, like, we need, talking to the finance minister of Pakistan.
Yep.
I missed that. What?
You did? Oh yeah, yeah. Like he, literally,
It's
like
massive, that one.
Yeah, like on state TV and shit for Pakistan. Like, hey,
That's a big deal. It was Pakistani, right?
Yeah,
but that's still amazing.
This is about like using Bitcoin and putting Bitcoin to work, and like it's we have a lot going for us, way more, and we don't have any tourists. So let's see what happens. Yeah, there it is.
We want some tourists. Come take a
Oh,
look.
they'll come.
We have beaches and pools.
Yeah, we don't want to end up like Spain. You saw what happened with Spain when they kicked out the tourists, and now they're like struggling.
Are they struggling?
I think it was Barcelona.
Maybe. You know what? It's just we're a little bit past the hour. I'm not sure where the game master is. He's not here yet. But I'm going to play a quick round of promotions from our sponsors, our amazing sponsors, and we'll be back with Find to Earn rounds momentarily because we are just a little bit past the 9:30 mark. I do have a pretty hard stop, or I have to at least drop out by 10 because we have the cohort 3 Blue Sky Track space at 10 a.m. today. We're doing it at the same time as the Stacking DAO show. I hate doing that like that, but it was Luis Ivan from Ryder is one of our mentors, and he's on the opposite side of the world, and so it was really the only time we could line it up that worked for him, that wasn't way past his bedtime. So we are accommodating Luis. We'll see you guys at 10 o'clock, and guys, please feel free to stay and play with us for Find to Earn. Obviously, don't feel obligated. I know you guys are busy. We will be back with Find to Earn rounds momentarily, guys. Stay tuned after a quick word from our amazing sponsors.
Good morning, motors. As tenors as ever.
Today, the role of the game master will be played by DeGrants. Welcome, guys. It is time for Find to Earn, where we play game rounds sponsored by Leo Coin, RuCoin, Flat Earth, Bitcoin Pepe, STXAI's POS Coin, Nakamoto One Droid, and others. The Game Master will be with us shortly. Mention him in the live chat. Where are you, Zenny? Where are you, Zenny? I need to.
Good morning, motors. I'm here, motors. As tenor as ever. So today we're starting with the RuCoin.
That's so good.
Do the laugh, man. Do the laugh.
So GP, you do the live. You do the screen share and together with peace.
He does it good, man. That's
practice.
solid.
Yeah,
He's here. Hey, wait a minute. You guys have the same headphones set up. You're both looking in the same direction, twinning a little bit there. Good morning, Xenitron. How are you today, sir?
GM, mortals. As eternal as ever.
Wait, who said that? Was that Zenny or Hana? I couldn't tell.
My mic is muted. It's Zenny. Big shout out to Zenny.
All right.
He's here.
So just before you joined us, Zenny, Hana was doing his best impression of you. It's pretty good. It's pretty
spot
good.
on.
If you ever need a fill-in, we just got to get him a mask, and he could probably do it.
I like it. I will give him afterlife.
Yeah, I got to go by the moment.
Let's go.
The legend. Let's go.
All right, we have Find to Earn rounds ready to go. We will be starting soon. You guys do get an advantage by tuning into the live stream and watching live. The game rounds are played on the Skullcoin BTC page on X. They're launched on X. You will see a link to a starting location in Google Maps and then an image. The image will be located in Street View. So you go to your starting location, you go into Street View. The first person that finds that image and drops the correct coordinates in the comments underneath the game round post wins the prize for that round. As mentioned, we have prize rounds sponsored by a bunch of our favorite meme coin projects on Stacks. I actually did hear back from Kukul Khan yesterday. He asked me to confirm that we had the right runes address. We will actually be incorporating Lobo, the Wolf Pup runes, into our Find to Earn rounds starting soon as well. I don't think we've gotten those for today, but we do start with the first round. You also have an advantage when you guys tune into the live stream because we share the image for the first round live before it goes live on the game rounds on X. So This is the image you're going to be looking for. We're starting with the Leo coin round today. You're going to be looking for this guy who's watering his cat. The cat won't be there, but the lawn will be. Quite a green lawn. Looks like he's been doing a good job. And you're going to be searching for this image. This is the share button right over here for those that don't know. You click that. You copy the link. You drop it below the game round, and the first person that finds it wins the prize. 2 rules for Find to Earn rounds, guys. Number 1, you must like and repost the live stream, and you must like and repost the game rounds that you are, at least the ones you are participating in. You don't share out the live stream, and you don't like and or repost the game round, and you are the first one that wins. That prize will go to me. That's the rule. I win if you don't follow the rules. And the game master is paying attention, so don't give me your prizes. I don't want the prizes. I want you to like and repost the game rounds. Get out there and do it. And game master, are you ready to launch this round?
Yeah, we're ready to launch.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hajime,
Hajime.
Igzu, Jaco.
Vámonos.
Vamos.
Ooh. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. GP, you want to share or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me pull up my screen.
So real quick, this is the link. You click that link, you're going to be looking for this image. This is the prize. And you will drop your comments, your answer in the comments below. Good luck, hunters.
All right, so we're going to the Skullcoin BTC page here. La-ti-da. All right, liking and sharing the game round. As soon as we get over here, you can click this link. It'll pop up your starting location. Let me replace my screen here. This is our starting location. We are looking around in Canada. Wow. Canada.
Yes.
At a time like this.
Yes.
It actually kind of reminds me of the way you said Canada. I don't know if you guys. I'm old. Jack's probably the only one on the stream that remembers the old Wayne's World movie where they were, or it might have even been. Was it in the movie? I think they were doing an episode of the show in the movie where they were flipping through different places they were in, and it was like, "Hi, I'm in Delaware." That's kind of how GP felt when he said Canada. He's like, "Where are we today?
We are in Canada."
yeah, exactly. Delaware.
Hey, Peace, did you watch the yesterday's stream where GP and Zenny were looking for Peace Love, who was looking at the treasure?
No. God dang it.
What did I mention?
They say it was Peace from a different dimension, from a parallel Earth.
I definitely do dwell in multiple dimensions sometimes. That's a thing. It could have been a doppelganger, though. It might not have been the actual me. You never know.
Is it doppelganger or ganger?
Depends on the mood, I guess. Right?
Can you have a doppelganger
Yeah.
at the same time?
I like to say it with the soft G.
No, as long as you're not using a hard R, I think we're fine.
Oh, terrible.
It's doppelganger.
Doppelganger?
Now we're speaking my language.
Right? Like, is that just like extra weed? Like,
I don't know. It could just look like weed. It's like weed in every way, but
funny.
not weed.
It's just like trees are large nugs. I like it.
oregano. That's weed's doppelganger.
I actually I took an intro to acting class many years ago at Trinity Rep, like a real reputable theater in downtown Providence, and one of the things like you had to do like just come up with some kind of task to do in front of everybody, and so I rolled a blunt on stage in front of everybody, but I used oregano because I didn't want to push the edge too much.
Yeah. That checks out.
Might have taken the edge off.
Harder to roll oregano, actually.
Is it?
Too dry.
Yeah, but it goes great on pasta. That'd be a good skit, right? You go into a restaurant, just,
Pull out a bag and just start spraying on your food.
It reminds me of the remember the Pepper Boy from SNL?
yeah.
Too
Oh,
old, yeah.
vaguely, yeah. Yeah. Was that Dana Carvey?
Dana Carvey
Yeah.
and Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw that not too long ago. Like
Wow.
somewhere. I think it like came up on YouTube or something.
Yeah, let me launch one more game. We have a winner, it's Isaac, and I add to whitelist
Let's go.
players who try
Nice.
hard here.
Andy.
And so
Congrats, Isaac.
whitelist will be mixed. There will be 2 pictures. Get ready.
Two.
You might be in whitelist, like players who tried hard here and first game, I add them to whitelist. Okay, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
BTC.
Andy, Kanskan vamos.
If you can leave the comment, you're in whitelist. Let's go.
Let's go. Good luck. And by the way, whitelist players, you guys are given an opportunity because we have so many pro level players. It's hard for new players to learn how to play. That's why we do the whitelist rounds. Whitelists are for new players coming in to learn how to play, have an opportunity to play. They're a little bit of an easier game round. It's for learning the mechanics of how we play. You're welcome.
Nice. I can also play if you like GP, give you a rest.
What was that
Do
last
what
part?
now?
Oh, I don't mind playing if you want to take a rest.
Oh.
You trying to
can
play?
do it. We can let Mike play if he wants to. Always happy to have Mike on.
Oh,
Do
man,
that thing where
this new Manib tweet is fire.
oh yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah,
Another new one.
yeah. And like it's something I've been thinking about too. Like I was something I wanted to bring up is using stacks to make ordinals trading better, right? Like the same way we can do it to make runes trading better. I'm very interested to learn about that. Here, y'all already got it with the quickness.
Yeah, the founder is cooking.
Where's
I'm
I
sure
saw that was posted yesterday.
It was 39 minutes ago.
Do you have ESP?
ESGP. Extrasensory giga perception. giga pep. I can't say pep perception.
Okay, I have a winners. It's a Blessed Origami and 5 Phantom Hive. So the 2 winners who found the first location, and we play one more whitelist round, and we move on. Get ready. This is round
Oh,
EOS coin for new players. Okay,
Wow.
this is different whitelist round. We start in 5, 4,
Alright,
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Andy, vamos.
Let's go.
Hajime.
Itzu.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Skullcoin BTC. That's right, Skullcoin BTC. GameFi with encrypted NFTs. Now, of course, in order to participate in the weird games, we are going to have to go to DeOrganized Media. That's right, DeOrganized.btc. Congrats on the .btc, by the way. And I can see myself doing what I'm doing, which is kind of weird. And you have to like and retweet the stream. That's first. And then you have to find the tweet and like and retweet. At which case you'll find 20 other people have already beat you. Getting beat. Is that true? Is that this one?
Well, they may
Bring
not
it
be
up.
all
Yeah.
right. They might not be all
Brilliant.
right.
Jeez. It's an
Okay.
active community, eh?
Very active. Very active. We
Wow.
have an amazing. It's growing. Yeah, Skullcoin flying
always
ticker is a thing. Is a thing.
You know what we should do? Have you ever done this?
What's that?
Uh,
What am I looking at?
data analytics.
Yeah, and the DeGrants and grants from Stacks Foundation give us opportunity to make more on-chain games.
Ooh. Ooh. Thanks. The AI likes you.
Always building.
I like it.
What it says? Okay, I see.
It says Skullcoin is the poo. Take a whiff.
But it's early.
And it's early. It's an early morning poo.
Right.
I almost cost myself a computer that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, it's already 10 of. I just want to degen and play games with you guys. I don't want to go host a Blue Sky track space.
Facts.
Why don't we host it here?
Look, get me started.
Damn.
Wait,
Damn.
Let's continue with another game. Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
This time
find
we might be able to pull it up first.
find the chair
No.
on planet of Earth.
Damn it. I just found the game and 10 people are there. Who are these?
By the way, I'm also I'm actually not really lamenting hosting a Sky
No,
track.
of course not.
I love doing that, but I don't want to have to cancel my show or get off the show early and stop doing what I'm doing. I love doing this with you guys. So
We could always have the clone go. All right, so we could always have the clone go for you. All right, so where are we right now? Oh, where are we? We're in South Holland. I thought there were more Somalians in Europe. Maybe this is a different part of Europe. More, I don't know.
well, there's more there now since the last time Google took some pictures.
This is an
You
older.
need to find this bird, and while you finding this bird, we play in the next game.
Okay.
Give opportunity to people to find the chair.
Yeah, let's see if we can find it. So what I see here is a big kind of like there's freedom, right?
Mm.
Freedom is important, and then you see this big butt, like elephant butt. So we're looking for an elephant's butt. So if we go here, I have a feeling that the elephant's butt is like right here, right? Come on, everybody. What do you do? You ever think in Indian? Am I the only person that does that? Like thinks in Indian?
I mean,
In Indian accent.
Yeah, like come on, weirdo. You.
I need more
Only when
curry.
I'm
I need more
thinking
curry.
about Blockface doing something on the show, and
Yeah,
now
that's it, right?
that's when I hear it.
Isn't that it?
Yeah, it's it.
Ooh.
Okay,
Shit.
okay, I'm launching the next game while you are searching for bird.
Okay, so
But yeah, we count this as a win because, like, obviously, you don't need to be on exact place. It's just
I love this new 3D view. I'm still getting used to this. This is freaky, dude. Because you can
Yeah.
go like.
Oh, it's
if
way
you zoom
cooler.
it up,
Yeah. Where is Orange? Speaking of,
Look at this.
show us how to do this stuff and then
What
leave.
the
Yeah, while you're in the space, I will launch the next game in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's go for it.
Vamos!
I just
Good luck,
G-Man.
hunters.
I used to watch a different Hunter when I was a kid. So refresh. Let's see. All right. flat share. Yes, the Earth is in fact flat. Don't believe Neil deGrasse Tyson because I don't think he's a scientist really. I think he's scientish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is science.
Yeah.
Science is funny.
He's like Bill Nye. He's like a slightly cooler Bill Nye.
I don't know. I think I'd rather take Bill Nye. I think he can
No.
get. No?
Bill Nye's the worst.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'd rather take scientific advice from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Holy crap. It just went nighttime there. See that? It's madness. Bloody madness.
Oh,
All
no.
right. So what are we looking for? We are looking for Florida man's front porch, I believe. Correct?
Porch. Yo, where the fuck did you come up with this stuff, dude?
What the loogaloo? All right. So
It's the lack of sleep. I woke up at like 4:30 this morning, and I think Blackface still had a space going from like
yeah.
1
I
p.m.
believe it.
to 1 a.m.
Those guys don't sleep.
How could you sleep at a time like this? That's what I keep asking.
Every time I wake up around 4 a.m. this side, I see Blockface, Hero Gamer, Rocky hosting a space for about 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
So, let's see if we can. Man, is there anything discernible about that? That's crazy. So, it looks like they're in a woodish area. Ooh, these dirt people. You know, these. I wonder if you can tell the socioeconomic status by, like, their, like, you think the rich people are here, right? Like, anyways, all right. Where
Things
would
that make you go?
where might Florida man be? Right? If you were Florida man, obviously you want to stay close to the water. Well,
Yeah, about the coast.
where are we in the world? Oh, we're in Italy. That's a boot, right?
The boot, yeah.
Wow,
Similar shape to Florida, I guess.
interesting. So this is where like modern civilization. Oh, look, Gibraltar. This is where you put your crypto company. Sorry. Anyways, let's go back to the game. I've noticed they're a popular place for developers. I wonder why. So let us take the. I don't know why they use the yellow man. I think that's kind of 2025.
And
Using these,
dude.
still using these antiquated ways to describe people. All right. So,
Guys, I have to drop off
now
to be ready for my space. Take your time wrapping up, and
Yeah.
those of you who are available, come on into the blue sky track space that will be starting momentarily. Any questions, anything you guys need, any ideas, come on out and chat with us. Luis from Ryder will definitely be there, or he liked and shared the post anyway. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for joining us today, especially Blockface and Jack. Always a pleasure having you guys. You make it a not that Hunna and GP on their own don't make it an awesome show, but it's always great having you guys join us. So thank you, and much love, guys. I'll catch you all soon.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Awesome.
It's Isaac, and we play the next game. Michael, can you count down, please?
Allons-y, tout le monde. On va jouer Skullcoin. On va trouver les locations, les endroits, n'est-ce pas?
Ooh,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's
Allons-y.
go.
Let's begin.
The next
Ah,
game
Jimmy.
we have 2 games more. Find the Pepe, find
Ooh.
the basket. Let's go.
All right. We are looking for Charles Barkley. No. Okay. No, I thought that was his belly. From here, it looked like it was. Right?
Yeah, it's looking like a belly.
Yeah. But,
Even superstars have to retire.
So this is like Zion in the off season and Zion in. Okay. So we're looking for. It looks like Breaking Bad Street, right? That's like a classic. We're looking for Pepe. Where do you think Pepe would live in the world if he had to choose somewhere? You think he would go Dubai or something like that?
Manila.
Question.
Because he likes to lick the envelopes? Sorry.
Well,
So let's think for this house.
shit.
Should we,
Unhinged dog face.
I'm looking for a brown top. So brown toupee on a house. And it's kind of on the street. And it's a liney street.
Or it's toupee in French.
Upa toupee. Oh.
What? The connotation.
Uh,
You nailed it.
Passion. You know what I heard about Churchill? I heard that Churchill, in his speeches, purposefully used non-French derived English words to be more clear to the population. And if you used French words like, there's a bunch of French words. I wish I could think of one that would fit right now, like apropos, then you're less clear to English speakers because you're using French derived words. But I digress. This is a crazy eerie street, huh? Like, some,
So like a maze.
I don't trust what happens behind these. Like, look at that lawn. There's a psychopath in that house. I mean, there is. This is
I will
autism.
take him to my underworld.
This is autism or Dexter.
Why do you say so, bro?
Is it autism or Dexter?
Yeah, or maybe they're both.
You can call it.
Oh man, you think Dexter had too much Tylenol?
What? Definitely, his mom did.
What happened to Dexter? I remember having that Tylenol.
GM Rafiko.
Tylenol.
GM Rafiko, kiss no.
Okay.
Oh wow, did it rain?
For the last game, we have a winner. It's when you Hazel.
Oh, congrats.
Just faster than Tiger Poco for 1 second. Let's go.
Here it's dry. Here it's wet. That's
Okay,
what-
we start the next game. We are going to Japan. We started 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's start from 25 stacks.
Ande.
Ajime.
Let's go, Ajime.
Good luck, everyone. Last game for today.
Good luck, hunters.
Good luck.
Make sure you like, follow, share the live.
We should do a game where we try to find women in their 40s.
And
What?
to what ends?
You know how we have like the location of interest?
Oh, I gotta be cracking up this morning.
Is this a new app? We're gonna go for like sugar mama, or we're gonna use it with like date eyeing,
Or like, what's that word that starts with an M?
what's the what?
The
Am
word.
I?
The,
I-O?
yeah. I heard they have hunters too. All right, we're looking for the treasure. Looking for the buried treasure.
Wow, too dope. Now the Xenitron laugh got sponsored by FagFan.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Big shout out to Rafa. Let's go.
Yeah.
This looks like a nice place. It looks like kings and queens live up here, right? That's like a pretty elevated.
It does.
All right, so let's see. We are looking for. So we're looking for something. There's like a little housey behind it, but it's a big housey. It's a fancy one. It's a light skin housey. So if we look at the top, it's a blue one, so it can't be that one because that's too close. Wow. Honestly, this is not where the location is, but the street looks gorgeous. Look at the view on the street. Where is it? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, look at that. Dude, this view, am I the only one that hasn't gotten used to how gorgeous this looks?
Yeah, it looks like rainbow. We have something like that with the buildings all different colors, called Rainbow Row, where I live.
It looks sick.
Look at this.
Pretty. Look at that. Insane. Would you look?
Nice.
it?
Zoom.
Smooth, right?
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, we have a winner. We have a lucky
Damn it.
person
I
today.
got
It's
confused.
third statement.
Congrats to the winner.
Another statement for the win. Let's go.
We are done for today. Well played, everyone. GG.
Very
Good job,
nice.
everyone.
It looks like an open world type of GTA V vibe.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's why we use these Google Maps to, first of all, to save the budget. So we are saving like
There it is.
thousands, millions of dollars, not to building any like virtual space, but using the open maps. And then second,
Yeah.
like it's more cool if you play in real world, because when you just walking around, you understand, you feel it's real. That's places you can be one day.
Yeah, that is so true. And it gives you that feel.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
You know, finding different destinations to put on your, roadmap list, bucket list. Look at it.
So next time, we should focus on People Finder. Like instead of finding locations, we could also find people.
I know where you're going with this.
We are going to another and find you.
And we zoom out.
Okay, thanks everyone. I'm joined to Peace Space. GG, thanks Michael, Trihana, GP, Jack, whatever.
Thank
See
you,
you.
Zeddy.
everyone.
Awesome.
Have a good day, dude.
Thank you, Zenny.
Look at that earth.
This is all of China, and everyone. Can you imagine like the entire world ships comes from these guys? Like you have this huge Earth and all this people, and nobody's
And all
making
the
chips. But
all the semiconductors
yeah,
and all the
just these
chips come
guys.
from this little island.
Just these guys.
Insane. That's why we have a deal with them, right? We're going to start building some of these chips over here in the U.S.
I heard we ended the deal.
Oh, did we? I missed that.
I don't want to. Hold on. I think my computer is Google-looking. Let's see. So if I go here, Trump. Yeah, I bet.
Nobel Peace Prize. Really?
If he persuades.
Oh, if.
Lang Chang Tai.
Big if then. Are you speaking Chinese? Mandarin?
Yeah, you know that
How dare you? You're an asshole, you know.
That's
so funny. But yeah, so I think this is the number one. I mean, people focus obviously on the other political conflicts, but I think this is perhaps the biggest silent one that's happening right now.
Ooh. Took our chip business away.
No.
Back. Look at that face.
Oh, God.
Not the chips.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, no.
Hey, look.
They should give him back his chips.
What about it? This guy? This guy right here? Ramaswamy?
He's still going. You know, he sounds whiter than these people. Sorry.
Damn. All right. On that note.
On that note,
fellas, do we have anything else going on today? Why am I like this? What happened? Anything else going on? Any final closing thoughts? Any final frequencies that you want to put out to the ethos? What y'all got going on today?
yeah, as for myself, always the usual cooking, trolling. I think you should check the tweet that I sent in the private. You can check it out later. Yeah, it's gonna be Liddy season, and yeah, I'm so bullish with what's going on in the Stacks ecosystem.
Let's go. What about you, Blockface? You tune into Pieces Space, the Stacks DeFi show. What we got going on?
My portion of today's show was brought to you by Together Alone. That's right, Together Alone. Have you ever wanted to hang out with other people but just hated being around other people? Well, that's why we created Together Alone. So the next time someone asks you to hang out, say, sure, let's get together. But this time, let's get together separately.
Separately. Let's go. Fellas, I hope that you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I hope that high frequencies follow you around and that love surrounds you. Thanks for coming through and kicking it with us on the Let's Go Morning Show. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. And this was another based episode of the Let's Go Morning Show. Be sure to tune in Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. ET. Catch the DeOrganized Nightly Show Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 7 p.m. ET. And yeah, you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Go tune into the DeGrants Blue Skies track space right now, as well as the Stacks DeFi show. Go listen in and get into the know with DeOrganized. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. See you then. Peace.
Yeah.